Hello folks, Fat Guy Flies RC here, out here at the Avon Park Field. Gonna take up the Valiant. I wonder if I have, no I don't, okay. I was thinking I had different rates set up, but all right. Yep, I'm gonna take up the Valiant. I got another, excuse me, I scratched my forehead. I got another 3200 Spectrum Smart LiPo in her, and all the way as far back as possible, because it is the largest battery that they recommend. And just flew the plane a while ago, so I don't feel the need to do a range test again. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock, or maybe almost 7. That's probably about 7:30 of the evening. Sun's just getting ready to go down the horizon behind me in the west, and just going to take advantage of this dying light. It's probably going to seem a lot lighter on the camera. Let me fly over the top of the sun there. Won't be long, that sun will be down. And I'm only me and my wife are here right now. She's under the covers, so I flew over her. I know it's against AMA rules, but she is under a structure. So a lot of AMA rules are just basically common sense. They're not insane. They're just common sense, you know. Like right now, if there was a bunch of people standing around, I wouldn't be flying like right over their head right now. I mean, come on, I could lose control of my plane, and then that little carbon fiber and metal and plastic becomes a torpedo right to the side of their head, you know, and I've just killed a person or terribly injured a person because I'm being stupid, you know. And folks, I'm gonna tell you, if you hit somebody with your plane, I don't care if you're on an AMA field, I don't care where you're at, you've had failure to control your craft, little knife edge there, and you are liable. You will be liable. You lose control of your plane, you hit someone's house, hit someone's car, or any of their property, you are liable. This is why you want to join the AMA, because the AMA will provide you with, I want to say it's 100,000 of liability insurance. You know, well, I hit the grass. I'm going to have to walk, but it's pretty out. But yeah, I don't remember the exact numbers, either 75,000 or 100,000 of liability insurance. And if you're gonna, and with the new remote ID laws and everything that'll be going into effect, not trying to look at the sun, unless you're gonna have the little remote ID and fly on private property or in public land, and you're gonna have to put a little remote ID in all your take it from plane to plane, unless you do that, you're gonna have to fly at a FRIA field or an already sanctioned AMA field, and all AMA fields and all any field that's public, or any club that's worth its weight, is going to require you to have your AMA. So if you're going to fly anything more than just a cheap little remote control plane you buy at Walmart, if you're going to fly anything more than that, you know, you need to get your AMA. It's not a license. It's a well, I don't know if it is a license. I don't know what you'd call it. It's just your AMA membership, and that gives you protection. And basically, you're just saying you're going to obey the AMA rules, and you're not going to do anything stupid with your plane, or your drone, or your helicopter, or anything like that. Well, I tell you what, a Valiant is a trainer-like with a lot of sport characteristics. And just a wonderful plane. Wonderful plane. Highly recommend this plane. I don't think I'd recommend it as your first plane, but I definitely would recommend it for a strong second. Try not to hit some birds there. I definitely would recommend it for a strong second. Okay. And I want to tell you, outside the PA-18 from FMS, this plane right here has some of the best landing gear there is. The framework for this plane goes okay, takeoff flaps. The framework for that plane goes almost all the way to the roof. I mean, it's in there solid. I tell you, I'm really liking this 3200 in here. And she'll fly inverted for you. I'm not a big fan of inverted flying. Y'all know that. But
time remaining 5 minutes.
A little bit of a knife edge there. Push her on back over. I'm not. You see all these other pilots, Jason Merkel, Brian Phillips, Pilot Ryan, all of them, and they all have these nice routines that they fly. You know, they fly a certain way, they do all these maneuvers and everything, and they call the maneuvers out before they do it. No, I'm not that way. I literally fly by the seat of my pants. Whatever feels good, you know, flying the plane at that moment. Little touch and go there. Pull it out with a knife edge. Now, a knife edge I do like doing. Y'all should call me Fat Guy Does Knife Edges. So, all right, we're going to do landing flaps this time. Maybe I should have a lot longer or short of a rollout now. The wind has kind of actually died down some. There. Wind has actually died down some.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
I can actually get up off the runway and maybe actually land like a normal pilot. Well, I don't know if I'd ever be considered a normal pilot, but about a quarter throttle there, bringing her in. Touch and go. There we go. And up. That was fun. I don't know what's a wide snap turn maybe? I don't know. All right, no flaps at all. Oh wait, I left the flaps on. I didn't even know I had them on. Never mind. See, I don't have the voice prompt set up on this model yet, so I don't really know. So I don't look down at my sticks to figure out what I'm doing. You know what? I think one of the reasons I'm landing with the wind, which you're not supposed to do, because the wind has kind of changed on me. Let's see if I can't pull out a better landing now. Well, it's not completely with the runway, but okay.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
That was lousy. That is much better. Much better. All right, let's what I'm going to do, get her out there. Now with this plane here, you don't want to practice, you know, be mindful of tip stalls, but it's not nearly as bad or not nearly as prevalent. All right. Well, got to do it one more time. Got to do it one more time. Y'all know me. Fat guy, do it one more time. Flies RC. There. Much happier with that. All right, folks. There you go. That is the E-flite Valiant. Wonderful plane. Strong second plane. You could maybe be your first plane, as long maybe if you had somewhere with a buddy box and some simulator time, run it in safe, which it does have. I don't have mine programmed in, but it does have it available if you buy the bind and fly. But it's just a good plane. It's tough, durable. It can wild and mild, so it has a real wide envelope. 3-cell only though, and be mindful of your motor mount. I do have a video on the motor mount, and about like 1 in every 6 or 7 of these things had a motor mount issue with the older planes. Now they've come out with a newer version. I think they've fixed that, I hope anyways. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and God bless y'all.